Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Baldwin High School Stadium for tonight's WPIAL Class AAA quarterfinal matchup between the Blue Devils from Mount Lebanon and the Panthers from Upper St. Clair. I'm Rob Mertz here to call the action tonight. Big game for both of these teams. Both from Section 5 have played each other twice this year. St. Clair came out on top both times, but expect a very difficult match tonight, as these teams are very familiar with each other, and there's no mysteries, no secrets here. So it'll be an interesting game. The winner of this game will move on. The loser will go home. Their season will be over tonight. So both teams, I'm sure, are going to put their best foot forward and try to get past this stage and on to the semifinals in the WPIAL. Try to set the starting lineups for you here quickly for the Panthers. Ford and Snyder at center backs. Handball, none given there. Ford and Snyder at center backs. Walnoa and Murgy at the outside backs. We've got Murphy and Hasko at holding mids. Also attacking mid is Rachel Whitty. Up top we have Mertz, Rocks, and Visman. So a throw coming right now. Some early pressure here from the Panthers. Taken to Murgy, who runs into the box. Cleared but not out by Mount Lebanon. Comes to Rocks. Off of her foot to Whitty. Finds a little bit of space. Taps it back to Rocks. Shoots. And the ball skips in on the keeper. Panthers would be wise to follow every shot tonight. It rained heavily here a couple hours ago, and the turf is still very wet. It's going to be unpredictable, the bounces and the skips tonight, so hopefully the Panthers can take advantage of some of those situations, but you got to pay the price in effort to get in there and put pressure on those keepers and try to get a rebound. So a throw-in coming for the Blue Devils near midfield. They'll play it back and come forward quickly. Up over top of Ford. Murgy heads back into the fray and then clears off the volley to Hasko, who tries to play it wide. She does to Walnoa outside. She'll come forward off the dribble, has Visman. Melody pulls that ball up, crosses to the middle, but headed back right into Visman's path by Mount Lebanon. Walnoa comes up with it on the far side, down into the corner of the area. Defended, and the ball kicked out for a throw-in. Walnoa takes it down to Rocks, who plays it right to Visman. Crosses. Here's Mertz at the top of the box, but ball never gets to her. Murphy plays it to Mertz in the D now. Mount Lebanon clears softly, and Visman's able to get on the end of that, but they're ultimately able to kick it up over midfield. Snyder picks that off, plays wide to Walnoa, quickly to Visman. She comes central to Hasko on the dribble now. Plays Mertz in the box. The ball just a little bit too far in front of her and went off of Landy's foot. Maddie was almost there, but the goalie's able to scoop it up. So some good early pressure here from the Panthers. No real good scoring opportunities yet, but they are finding some time on the ball in Mount Lebanon's defending half of the field. So here's Murgy now. Good pressure from Mertz. Turnover, but Mount Lebanon comes up with it. There's Whitty applying pressure. They'll play down into the channel, but that ball's going to go ahead and roll out of bounds, so a throw for Walnoa deep in the Panthers' end. Some other very compelling quarterfinal matchups tonight in the WPIAL. Winner of this game will move on to play the winner of Cannon-Mac and Fox Chapel. I'm not sure where that game's being played, but the other side of the bracket, it's Norwin and Plum and Seneca Valley and Peters. There's Hasko tackled heavily. She's able to get up, though. So neither team really dominating with any sort of possession to this point. This Norwin field isn't necessarily a big field, but it is one of the bigger fields in the WPIAL. Here's Whitty. Whitty goes wide to Landy Mertz. Carries down the side. Hesitation move, crosses, top of the area. There's Rocks, shoots off the mark. So good opportunity there to find Maddie at the top of the area. Here's Whitty settling it down. Has Landy back. Goes to ground, tries to win a ball, but it's cleared, and Rachel get called for the trip, so free kick coming for the Blue Devils. This is a rivalry that goes back to the very earliest days of the WPIAL girls soccer. This Mount Lebanon Upper St. Clair, and being continued here tonight. Ball off of Murphy's foot for a Mount Lebanon throw right in front of their own bench. Here's Murgy now to Haskell. Good turn there. She's dispossessed though, and will come for a throw. Bree picks it up, quickly throws to Emma, who knocks that ball past one, goes down looking for rocks. Pass behind her though, and Whitty will knock that out of bounds. Another throw coming up for the Blue Devils. Ball header flicked in towards Pryor. That's the big player there for this big scoring threat for the Blue Devils, number 3, Pryor. And Mertz took that throw as she's hobbling a little bit coming out of that tackle, but that was a Mount Lebanon ball, so they'll bring it back. Ball tossed in towards the top of the area. Here's Snyder facing her own goal line, trying to see it out, and it's going to go for a goal kick for the Panthers. As Pryor, I think, reached between Snyder's legs and poked that ball over the end line. So keeper Nikki Gibbons will take the goal kick, plays it up towards Haskell over her head though, and Mount Lebanon just volleys it forward. Here's Snyder. She'll have her hands full with Pryor tonight, but I do believe she's more than equal to that task. So a throw-in coming pretty deep in the Panthers' end for Mount Lebanon. To look sharp here if you're the Panthers. Emma Haskell playing a little bit higher right now. She may have slid up to that attacking mid. Good throw put in long, bounces once into the center. Cleared out there by Murphy. Long shot taken. Past that back post as Gibbons correctly judged that that ball was going wide and just let it skip by the back post. But that's a kind of opportunity that on a night like tonight can be dangerous as a ball's played long and skips in on the goal. So Panthers need to break out of their own end. Try to get that ball forward. Header won again by Mount Lebanon, but right back into Gibbons' hands, so she'll get an opportunity to play this ball forward. Good punt from Nikki right up over midfield. Header won, first ball by Mount Lebanon. They cut past Murgy on the outside. Carrying down the line. Here's Pryor down towards the end line. Schneider out defending, and she just knocks it over. Be a goal kick. So all that pressure there coming off of a header that was won. The first ball won by Mount Lebanon. St. Clair needs to make sure that they're doing everything they can to, at the very least, compete hard for those first balls off of goal kicks and punts. Goal kick taken a short one. Lebo wins that. Right back in up towards Pryor, but Murgy will clear towards midfield. There's Visman, heads it over midfield. Rocks giving chase. Cleared out on that far side. Be a throw for the Panthers. I think that's where Mount Lebanon looks to be dangerous tonight, is just on those counterattacks, balls played in. Here's Mertz on the near side. Cuts inside on the dribble. It's on her left foot now. Goes to Visman wide. Overlaps. First touch was heavy from Visman, but it comes to Whitty, and she tries to play wide for Murgy. It's just going to be too hard. Throw coming for the Blue Devils. Haskell over her head into Murphy. Here's Haskell now, wide for Mertz. Big heavy touch, but she gets on the end of it, plays it behind Rocks, and Visman sort of gives chase there. Haskell volleys back into the area. Ball comes right to Haskell on a clearance. Now Mertz pulls it back. Plays to Murgy. She can't get to it, though, and here come the Blue Devils. Good job by Murphy to slow things up there. Now the ball's wide, Walnoa on the far side. You can see Mount 11 just playing forward. They want to go long every time. Ball crossed over Pryor's head. It'll run out the other side to Walnoa. Yeah, I think for the Panthers defenders, they know what's coming here. They're going to be playing balls over top and through balls, so they just need to be dropping at the right time. Here's Haskell, picks the ball off. Her and Rocks coming forward. Emma has Landy overlapping on the outside. Cuts inside now. On her left foot, plays to Visman, who's coming in. She'll be able to track this down in the corner. One to beat out there. She turns, tries to cross, but ball off of her foot. Mount Lebanon will clear up the line. They'll complete that pass and come central and then go forward up towards midfield. Schneider heads it back down. Here's Visman on the ball. Crosses quickly. Had time to maybe settle that down. Panthers would be wise, I think, to try to retain possession here. Maybe slow things down just a bit. Make a simpler pass. Here comes Mertz to intercept in the middle. Can't get it to Rocks, though. Pressure again on the outside. That's a pass that has to be picked off as a slow square ball into the middle. Good pressure from the Panthers forwards there. Making life difficult for Mount Lebanon to clear the ball out. And they're going to give that ball to throw to on the far side to Upper St. Clair. Again, Panthers with some pressure, but no real scoring chances yet. Maybe the best one of the night was Mount Lebanon, the shot that went wide of that back post. Landy applying some pressure, forces a bad pass, and the Panthers will get a throw down in their own end. Here's Murgy with it. Throws over Mertz's head, but it comes to Murphy in a tackle. Here's Landy on the ball now. Goes forward, looking for Rocks. Not a bad ball. If she can get on the end of this. Maddie, I'm not sure why she stopped there. Had plenty of room to run onto that ball. I would think there's a marked advantage in speed between Maddie and that center back, so she needs to take those chances. Mertz lays the ball back to Haskell off the throw, and her centering pass is just wide of the near post. So a goal kick coming for Lebanon. This is a situation where Panthers need to try to win this first ball. Here comes the kick. Over Haskell's head, bounces now right into midfield. Pryor gets on the end of it from Mount Lebanon, is able to turn. Here's Whitty now applying pressure. And they'll go back to go forward. Off of Walnoa's head. Gibbons shouldn't have any problems with this. And she distributes quickly to Elena on that far side. She'll carry it up over midfield. Has Rocks running, tries to play through to her, but passes a little off the mark and goes out on the far side for a Panther throw. Ball skips past Maddie and is cleared by Mount Lebanon. Schneider now forward. Here's Pryor with it near midfield. Whitty gets it wide. Down into the channel for Rocks, but the ball runs, Visman's pass runs past Maddie's run, and it'll be a goal kick. There's Haskell trying to get that ball back down, but Lebo's able to come up with it. Here comes the Ford. And now Murphy on it to Murgy. Her pass again off the mark. Need to try to shorten it up and keep possession over midfield. Haskell turns, finds Rocks. She knocks it down. Tries to play through, but again, a pass right to Mount Lebanon. Need to find the gaps. Substitution for St. Clair, Rachel Whitty off. Kelsey McCown just came on. Here's McCown with a header. Murphy heads out that far side. Visman back to, gets in a tackle, wins the ball. Here's Hasko. Plays it wide for Mertz. Ball runs past her, though. A little unlucky there. It's going to be a throw for the Panthers, taken quickly to McCown. Here's Landy able to get on the end of it off the dribble. Crosses right into the D there, but really no one home on that cross. Here's Ford with Pryor at midfield. Good job by Riley to not let Pryor get past her on the dribble. Throws long down the line. Ford clears. Mertz plays it forward to Rocks. Now McCown. Back. Rocks is back on the ball. On the dribble now under her left foot. 3 to beat. It's going to be hard. Needs someone overlapping on that left side to give her an option there. Throw in now near side for the Panthers. Murgy takes it to Mertz. Good pass to McCown in the middle. She has a chance. Cuts into the corner of the area. Ball off a Mount Lebanon defender's foot and cleared up the line for a Panther throw. Murgy takes the throw to Hasko. She can't settle it down, though, and Mount Lebanon will clear up towards midfield, past Ford, right into Snyder's path. She'll turn out the far side and try to play to Visman, but pass is just going to be a little too far for her, so it'll be a throw on the opposite side for Mount Lebanon. Substitution coming in for the Blue Devils. 23 and a half minutes left in the first half. Still no score here. Here's Mertz now with it on the near side. Heavy touch, tries to get down into the area. She does. Can she get her shoulders turned around the ball? Good job by the defender there to just pluck that ball out of Landy's path and turn up. But Murgy does a good job to come forward and win it. Here's McCown. Not sure if that was a shot or a cross. I guess that was maybe a shot. It's well wide everyone and be a goal kick. Panthers need just a little more composure in the box. Find that open man. Try to get to the end line so we're playing balls back. Get them defending, facing their goal. No defender likes to do that. First ball won, but seconds comes to Murphy, and here's Hasko with it now. Cuts around 2 defenders, lays it back to Snyder. She goes forward to Visman on the far side. To McCown, but Mertz will get on the end of it. 30 yards out, shoots from distance and just rolls it past that back post. Had a little bit of room, maybe could have dribbled 1 or 2 touches there. Goal kick for the Blue Devils. Taken wide, far side. McCown heads it, flicks it back into the Panthers' end. Here's Snyder now. Turns out and gives Mount Lebanon a throw. That ball went off the Blue Devils, so St. Clair throw coming up. Walnoa to take this. Really no free kicks of consequence in the attacking part of the field yet for either team. Gibbons on the ball now. The longer the score remains 0-0, I would imagine the happier Mount Lebanon is. Here's Hasko, plays Mertz wide on this far side. She goes over top for Rocks, but, ball off of the defender. McCown's there. And Mount Lebanon comes forward, passes under the foot of the midfielder, and it'll be a throw for the Panthers right in front of their own bench. Here's Murphy, forward looking for Mertz, but ball just beyond her. Cleared up towards Pryor for Mount Lebanon and out of bounds. Haskell flicks a header. Mertz comes down with it, plays to Murphy, who finds Visman in near the center circle. One pass up towards Rocks. She tries to beat the goalie to it, but Lebo keeper does a good job getting off the line. Here comes the punt. 20 minutes left, halfway through the first half. No score here. I would have to say Panthers with slightly better advantage in play to this point, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Here's McCown. Good job to come forward and win a ball. Tries to play to Mertz, top of the area, but Emergy clears right past Rocks. Ball falls right in the area and out towards the corner. Visman will give chase off of a Mount Lebanon player. They're going to say she kept it in. Clears it up towards the corner of the area. Dangerous spot there. The Panthers need to jump on this. So a throw-in coming for the Panthers deep in Mount Lebanon. They take it down to the corner. Here's Walnoa, crosses with that left foot. No one there for the Panthers, but Haskell gets back on the end of it. Finds Murphy. Back to Haskell, turns, left-footed shot. And runs wide of the goal and over the end line for a goal kick. Kick taken. It's a short one, but Mount Lebanon tried to flick a header, but they put it right back into their own end. Off of Rocks now. And she might have hit her nose. Hopefully she doesn't have a bloody nose again. Emergy knocks it out on the near side, so a throw coming for the Blue Devils. Throw taken over Mertz's head towards Ford now. Lebo right there. Landy comes up with it off the dribble, cuts inside, plays down to the corner. Maddie was running that way and then stopped her run. I'm not sure why, but that ball will just roll harmlessly over the end line. Goal kick taken. Bounces right towards midfield over Murphy. Right into Walnoa. Lays it back to Ford. Tries to find Mertz on the near side. She does. Landy's able to handle. Pass cuts inside off the dribble. Has McCown. Goes central to Rocks. Here's Haskell with it now. Back to Mertz on the far side. Corner of the area now. Finds McCown in the middle. Oh, just can't settle that pass down. And Lebo clears back to midfield. Here's Schneider with it. Forward to Murphy, but Mount Lebanon will get on the end of this one and clear forward. Walnoa finds Murphy. Her touch is a heavy one, though, and Lebo will play it down over the end line. Goal kick coming for the Panthers. So Gibbons with the goal kick. Looks like maybe Kat Miller at the line for the Panthers ready to come in. Going to call pushing on maybe Murphy. I'm not sure who that was, Murphy or McCown. So free kick here is a free kick now from 43 yards out for the Blue Devils. Watch out here on the bounces and the skips. Night like tonight, going to be dangerous. Kick taken. Is going to bounce about the penalty spot. Headed up. Here's Walnoa. Can't get it out. Headed by Schneider. And Visman on that far side comes out with it on the dribble. Up that far sideline. Cleared out by Mount Lebanon. So a throw for the Panthers. Able to dodge that bullet. And Kat Miller coming into the game for Murphy's. Yes, Murphy off and Miller in. There's McCown on the header again, but be a Mount Lebanon throw. Here's Rocks trying to lay it back for Haskell, but it ends up coming to Walnoa off a Blue Devil foot. Tries to play central to Miller, but she can't find it. Here's Mertz coming back to win a ball. Plays it to Ford. She's challenged immediately, and here come the Blue Devils forward. Big skipping ball. Blue Devils in the area, shoot with that left foot, and it'll be a corner kick as Schneider got back to block that shot. So you can see all they're looking to do is as soon as they get a chance to go forward, that's what they're doing. So a corner kick coming for the Blue Devils. Dangerous opportunity here. Panthers need to look sharp. Blue Devils flood the goal mouth. Kick that ball 3 yards out. Headed just over. So dodging a bullet. Gibbons with a goal kick. Kick taken towards midfield. There's Walnoa now. Knocks it down. McCown giving chase. Walnoa is able to keep it in on the far side, and Rocks works back to try to win a ball. Here's Visman now. Panthers just can't seem to keep the ball at the crucial time. They need to just settle down a little bit, put a little composure into their game, try to slow things down. Mount Lebanon looking forward to come through, and Murgy knocks that pass off. Here's Landy coming back to defend and break up a pass that had some promise for the Blue Devils. Cuts back into the area, lays it back to Ford. Plays it wide again to Landy. Up the line for Haskell. Good idea there from the Panthers, and no harm as the ball's crossed in. So good work from Panthers defense there to see that ball out. And here's Visman on the far side near midfield. Crosses to McCown. This is where we just need to build it. Nothing too speculative. To Haskell, keep the passes simple. Haskell shoots from way out, and that's too high and far, so nothing doing there. Visman off, Lauren Dudley in the game now for the Panthers. Goal kick coming for the Blue Devils. Oh, McCown trying to win a header. Can't quite do it. Good effort, though. Wilhelm for the Blue Devils clears. Here's Miller now. Goes wide to Dudley. Right on the circle. Get an update that Fox Chapel's beating Cannon Mac 1-0. Here is Murgy off the dribble. Has Mertz wide. Plays forward. No one there, so the goalie will gobble that up. Punt over midfield. Over Miller's head. There's Schneider to head forward. Back to Miller. Now comes back to Mia. She plays forward to Kat, but she's tackled hard. Haskell able to cut past one, but she's held up and can't get to that ball. Now she's defending well. Comes to Mertz. And I think she's going to get called for obstruction as Landy came to take that ball off the dribble. So a free kick for Mount Lebanon. It's taken up towards Panthers D. Header won by Miller. She was fouled in the back. No call given. Good header there by Kat, but Uh-oh, looks like Emma's going to get a card for dissent. She's going to have to come off for 5 minutes. So the clock will stop with 10:29, and Emma will have to take a seat for the next 5 minutes. Coach needs to put someone in, if you realize that. Coach Gray with a warning. He's letting the refs have it on that. I think what he's upset about is that non-call on when Mount Lebanon came through the back of Cat Miller on that header, and he's letting him have it. So he has not put anyone else on the field yet. He needs to collect himself, and looks like Lauren Hamill coming in the game. Right in front of the Panthers bench is the throw. Taken down the line. Mergy heads. So maybe this will fire the Panthers up a bit. Perceived injustice from the refs. That's off of Mount Lebanon. Should be a Panther throw. No, they're going to give it. Good throw taken into the box. Bounces once. There's Ford. Watch out here. Dudley on it, but Walno is able to clear. Not completely out of the area. There's Mertz to head forward to Rocks. And they're going to call for a foul. He didn't even think about letting the advantage develop there, but here's Walnoa. 5 yards shy of midfield. She'll take this free kick. Rocks flicks it into the area. Headed right back to the top of the D. Mount Lebanon slow to clear, but they do get it up. Now up that far side comes to Walnoa. Good one-time pass to Hamill. Jess Wilhelm for Mount Lebanon plays it back, and they immediately go forward. You can tell that is their game plan. Any ball that's laid off to the midfielders, the backs, they're just going to play it forward. There you go again. Here comes Miller. Lebo plays wide. That's going to run out, be a throw for the Panthers down deep in their own end. With 8:45 left, 0-0 here. Throw in now for the Blue Devils, deep down in the Panthers' end of the field. So the Panthers will have to deal with this again. Last throw was pretty long. I was able to bounce in the area. This throw just maybe a yard or two from the end line. Right on the corner of the goal box. Here comes Hamill charging forward, trying to get onto this. Has Rocks running. Runs right past Matt. He needs to apply pressure here. These defenders need to be dealt with in that manner. Here's Dudley on the far side defending. Can she get to this ball? She does. Knocks it back to Walnoa. Heavy touch, but she's able to gather it in again and come forward off the dribble. Plays through for Hamill. Wide now for Dudley. Can she keep it in? She cannot, and it'll be a throw for the Blue Devils. They take it quickly down the line. Walnoa defending. Dudley comes up with it. Off a Lebo defender foot, and they'll play forward over midline to Pryor. Here's Schneider now, wins a header. Miller to no one in particular, but it ends up on McCown's foot. She turns wide. Good tackle there from Jess Wilhelm. She's a force in the midfield. Off of Mergy's foot. She can't keep it in. It'll be a throw from Mount Lebanon right in front of the Panthers' bench. So 6:40 left. First half, 0-0 the score. Hasko out on a yellow card right now. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Blue Devils. So watch out here, another dangerous situation. I'd hate to give up a goal late. Oh, they're going to call that a throw, not a corner. That was a corner kick.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, the players are all yelling corner too, so it is a corner kick. Panthers have no one out to defend a short kick, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that anyway. Crowding the goal mouth again for the Blue Devils. They had a good opportunity last time. Here it comes. Right to Dudley. She clears forward. Rocks can get on the end of this. She does. Has Mertz running far side. Not sure who Maddie was going to there. Plays it now forward. And Mount Lebanon, to no one in particular, Mount Lebanon comes up with it. Here's Wilhelm for the Blue Devils. Down the line for Pryor. Schneider defending out there. Knocks it out, be a throw for the Blue Devils. So I'd say the last 5 minutes, Mount Lebanon definitely with the better of it. Emma Hasko back on the midline. Come in the game, next opportunity. Ball bounces. Miller kicks it out again. Another Mount Lebanon throw coming. I'm surprised they don't run that other girl over to take these throws because she has a pretty long throw. At least twice as far as that girl can throw it. So here's Dudley with it now. Forward off the dribble. She's fouled, and Panthers will have a free kick. Noah to take this. Ball skips, heading towards Rocks, but Lebo comes up with it. Here's Dudley now at her feet and cleared back over the midline. Here's Noah. Wilhelm dominating at times in the midfield. Here comes Pryor into the top of the area. Schneider giving chase on her left foot, though. You can tell she doesn't want to hit that with her left foot. She's a good shot with her right, but she does not want to shoot with her left. So maybe that's a strategy going forward. Show her to her left. Hamill off. Emma Hasko back on. Just under 4 minutes remaining, first half. Panthers seem to have fallen asleep a little bit here in the last few minutes. Hopefully they can pick it up here and make something happen before halftime. Ball through. Here comes Pryor, top of the area. Nice job there by Ford to just shoulder her off the ball. And Gibbons was alert coming off her line. Able to grab that ball. Kat Miller now plays it back to Schneider. Goes wide on the far side to Dudley. She knocks it down, but at first touch is heavy, and Mount Lebanon will come up with it. McCown wins one. Central for Rocks. Here's Hasko on it now. She plays forward for Walnoa. Good tackle win there from Walnoa. Comes inside. Has Rocks. Looking for Mertz too, but here comes Hasko with a chance to shoot. Cuts it to her left foot. Back to her right. Top of the D. Shoots. In that back post. No. Center goal, and the goalie was able to get down. It looked like it was heading for the back post. But the goalie was able to dive to her right and stop that ball. Miller now wins a tackle from Wilhelm. Out to Dudley on the far side. Jess Murphy coming back in the game. Next opportunity for the Panthers. Dudley off the dribble again, but she's dispossessed, and Mount Lebanon will come forward. Here's Pryor getting into the top of the area. On her line. Nice job by Ford again to just not let Pryor muscle her off the ball. And it'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. But a little disconcerting that Mount Lebanon is getting more opportunities off those through balls. And really, we're giving them the chances just by losing possession of the ball. Unforced errors by the Panthers, leading to opportunities for the Blue Devils. There's McCown trying to win a header. Noah on the far side. Mount Lebanon comes up with it. Central to Wilhelm. Tries to cut past Murphy. She does. Plays down through, getting down toward the end line. Gibbons out, though. Nice job to come out and grab that one. 1:20 left first half. Ball punted towards midfield, but Mount Lebanon wins that first ball. Comes to Mertz on the near side. Tries to cut inside, and ball's knocked away from her. Here's Murgy with a throw. Short to Hasko. Up to Rocks is Hasko. Her layoff didn't connect with Emma. Little miscommunication there as Gibbons was late to come off her line, but no harm, no foul. 40 seconds left now. Ball punted to midfield. First ball won by Wilhelm. McCown cuts outside. She was fouled. Free kick coming for the Panthers with 30 seconds left. Need to hustle here. Get this ball set and play forward. Hasko on it. Goes long up towards the D. Header won by Mount Lebanon. They're definitely doing a better job than the Panthers tonight on that, regarding that area of the game. Here's Ford with a header at midfield. Clock's going to run out here, and this game will end, or this half will end in a 0-0 tie. So we'll be back for second half action. We are back for second half action here as we get going. 0-0 the score. Panthers and Blue Devils, and first half was a fairly even affair. I'd say maybe if you talk about scoring chances, the Blue Devils had the better of it. Panthers really only creating one shot on goal in that first half. Going to be a corner kick again here from the Blue Devils, and guarantee you they've got a lot of set pieces. Kara Singer was assistant coach Peters Township for a number of years, and I'm sure they run a lot of Peters type set pieces. Again, they'll crowd the net. It's been fairly successful. Good ball served in 5 yards out, blooping header over everything, but they were able to get ahead on that. And a goal kick coming for Gibbons. Yeah, I'd like to see a little more urgency out of the Panthers right now. You got to up the work rate and really start to think a better game. Shorten up the passes. Just try to be more tactical and not just playing the speculative balls. Here comes Pryor. Shot taken right in on Gibbons. So another good chance as Ford was back to defend, but Pryor was able to turn and get a shot off. That came right off the goal kick. Blue Devils winning those first balls with regularity, and that's going to cost the Panthers eventually. Here's Whitty now. Plays through into McCown's path, but just cleared up by the Blue Devils. Wilhelm giving chase. She's able to knock that ball out. Lena takes a throw. Wilhelm wins a header. You're going to hear her name a lot. Ball off of Hasko's foot. Schneider to Walnoa. Down the line, looking for Rocks. Be a throw again for the Panthers. McCown wide to Visman, who crosses to the middle. Now to Rocks, comes to Mertz towards the top of the D. She plays out wide for Murgy coming forward. She's able to keep it in. Cuts down to the end line. Crosses. Cleared out, though. And over the far touchline for a throw for the Panthers. Mertz looking to throw. Goes down the line to Whitty. Knocks it back to Landy. Big first touch. Crosses. There's Rocks. Top of the area. Has Murgy wide. Goes down the line looking for Mertz, but it'll be I think she got stuck in between passing it to Bree and to Landy. It'll be a throw for the Panthers. Landy takes the throw down into Maddie's path, turns it into the area, but Wilhelm there clears up towards midfield. There's Pryor. Ball skips past Ford to Schneider. She turns, carrying towards midfield, plays it wide to Visman. Good ball into Volnoa's path. She's defended heavily, though, able to keep it off the dribble. Rocks is there towards the end line and cleared out. Going to be a throw for the Panthers. Need to keep the ball down here and apply some pressure. Maybe get a good shot on goal. We really have not had a dangerous attempt. That's a handball on McCown as the ball skipped up into her arm as she ran forward. Yeah, Panthers really with no dangerous scoring chances yet in this game, which is amazing with 36 minutes left in the second half. Ball off of Volnoa at midfield. Quick throw taken down towards Pryor. Schneider wide to Volnoa. Up the line to Visman. She'll keep it in, play forward, but Mount Lebanon clears it back to midfield and gets on the end of that pass. McCown, good job to deflect the ball, but it ends up wide, and Murgy wins it now. Here's Whitty. Plays wide for Murgy, right at midfield. Ball tackled away from her. Comes back to Whitty, though. Forward through the circle. Wide to Landy on that far side. Cuts inside now. Getting down to the top of the area. Plays wide for Rocks. To the end line. Has Mertz in the middle. Goes that way. Shoots. Oh, just could not get it on frame. Maybe even had time to take a touch there to Landy. But just couldn't get the right shot off there. That's too bad because that was maybe their best look of the night. As Maddie slid a ball across the box there from the end line. Nice pass by her. Maybe that'll give the Panthers some life, though, and here come the Blue Devils. Ford plays wide to Mertz. Cuts inside, past Wilhelm. On the dribble now. Wilhelm giving chase, passes to Whitty. Has Visman wide. Runs at that outside back. Here's Melody now. Crosses. Flicked header. Past McCown. She's there. She shoots, but just weakly. She couldn't get a good shot on that volley. So another opportunity in the box for the Panthers. This is good as we head further into this second half. Murgy now plays a ball across. Volnoa having a hard time dealing with that. Turns up the line. Good strength there from Elena as she pushed that player down. She's going to get a card, and she's going to have to sit down. So Elena will have to sit down. Lauren Hamill coming into the game. I'm not sure whether they'll put her at outside back or slide someone else outside. We'll see. So free kick coming for the Blue Devils. Well, no, we'll take a seat for 5 minutes. Kick taken. It's a good ball. Back post. They're the Blue Devils. Oh, they couldn't get on the end of it. That was a golden opportunity as that ball bounced twice in the box. And Nikki wasn't able to get to it. Thankfully, Mount Lebanon was not able to turn that ball in. Mount Lebanon wins a tackle now. Here's Hamill. She is at that outside back for Volnoa. Ball thrown down the line. There's Lauren applying pressure, not allowing Mount Lebanon to turn, and the pressure paid off as they get a throw in. The Panthers do. Near side, taken to Whitty. Knocks it down for Visman. She's able to keep it in. Has an easy pass back, but to go forward. Here's Whitty now. Mount Lebanon comes up with it. Forward. Go long, over top. Pryor's offsides. Seneca Valley beating Peters Township 1-0 in the second half. Schneider hits a free kick over midfield, but Mount Lebanon wins that first ball again. Got to have at least a 70% conversion rate does Mount Lebanon to win in first balls, and that's just a lot of that's just desire. They want to get there. Panthers need to change that statistic. It's such an important one in the playoffs. Here's Whitty now. Comes to McCown. Cuts past one. Keeps that ball in on this near touch line. Down on her left foot to the end line. Cuts it back to the right. Has a chance to cross. She does, into the middle. There's Whitty. Ball off of her foot. Comes right back outside and going to be a throw. Another dangerous ball right in front of the Blue Devil goal. Panthers need to convert on one of these chances. Here's Hasko now. On the dribble. Tackled heavily by Wilhelm. Here's Ford. Turns out past Pryor. Wide now for Mertz on the far side. And that ball's knocked. Let's see if it goes over the end line. It's going to be a Panther throw about 5 yards from the end line. Landy over there to take it. 31.5 minutes left. Ball knocked down for Maddie. Top of the area for Whitty. Oh, here's McCown. Good choke here. Shoots. Oh, man, nice job. As Kelsey's first touch just went a little too far away from her, and the defender was able to close her down and block, partially deflect that shot over the end line. It would be a corner kick coming for the Panthers. So another good opportunity inside the box. That's 4 of them here in the last 5 minutes. 2-0 Seneca Valley over Peters. Bremergy with the corner kick. Kick taken, back post. Over everyone. Cleared, not out though. Hasko gets on the end of it, 25 yards out. Shoots from distance. And Mount Lebanon comes up with it. Can't clear it though. Maddie gets it. Has a shot. Takes it. Ooh. Just a little bit high over the football crossbar. I don't mind shooting from there. Blue Devil goal kick coming up with about 30 minutes left. So 10 minutes gone in this second half. There's McCown. Ball over comes to Hasko. She cuts inside off the dribble. Finds Whitty. Some room in front of her. She takes that space to the outside back. Cuts inside. Plays direct to McCown. Here comes Whitty with a shot. Ooh, not a bad shot too. So the chances are coming more frequently for the Panthers here. They got to keep the pressure on, but they also have to be cognizant of the counterattack threat from Pryor up top. Can't commit too much to the attack and leave yourself exposed in the back. Here's a goal kick off of Wilhelm. And it went off of Hamill. Good play there by Mount Lebanon. And they'll throw the ball down the line near midfield. Hamill comes up with it to Hasko. Lays it back to Hamill. Forward into Rocks. Over her head. Whitty giving chase. Ball down into the channel for Mount Lebanon. Panthers need to find their marks. Schneider out there defending. Cut down towards the area. Crossed. Past everyone, though. It'll be a Panther throw on the far side. As looks like Walnoa's back to the line. She's paid her penance and is coming back into the game. Lauren Hamill coming off. Throw in far side, Bremergy. She takes it back to Ford, who clears up to midfield. There's McCown, tries to see it on. Good job by Maddie, though. Has Landy's run down to puck. See if Landy can get on the end of this. She's able to get into the corner of the area, cuts to the center. Left foot shoots. Scores! Landy Mertz! And she took that left-footed shot and it squeezed under the goalie. Nice pass from Maddie Rocks and good strength from Landy as she was able to hold off that defender on the run. Gets right into the middle of the area, shoots low, and we talked about the wet turf. Gets right under the goalie for a Panther 1-0 lead. couple impressive things there as the Panthers were able to, I think it was McCown who originally nodded that ball to Maddie, and she just turned and found a nice lane through, put a well-paced pass into Landy's path, and Landy did a good job of holding off that defender as she was trying to shield Landy away from that ball, but she got her shoulder underneath her, was able to turn, and once she got into the box, she was all alone there and just measured up a good shot with her left foot, was able to sneak it in. So 1-0 Panthers. That's a big goal for Upper St. Clair with about 28 minutes left in this game. Goal kick coming for the Panthers. Nikki Gibbons with the kick. So theoretically, that first goal really should serve to loosen things up as Mount Lebanon's going to have to press a little more. Good ball by Visman down outside of the area as the goalie's got to come out and play that ball. Panthers got to give chase there, give her something to think about. But I was saying that it really should loosen things up a little bit as Mount Lebanon is going to have to start to think about finding that equalizing goal. And to do that, they're going to have to put some numbers forward. Here's Ford. Good physicality. And the ref needs to get out of the way. That was interesting. Here's Whitty now. Running forward, taking that space. Cuts inside. Has Landy wide. Goes that way. Good first touch from Landy. Squares up at the top there. Shoots with the left foot again. It skips. Oh, off the goalie. Rebound. No one there for the Panthers. Got to follow shots. So another good strike there from Landy. And the goalie just had a hard time handling that one. Goalie punt comes to Wilhelm. Off the dribble. Down into the channel, but no one there but Walnoa. She knocks it out of bounds, and we got a substitution coming in for the Blue Devils. Walnoa going to take a throw here for the Panthers. I think Rachel Whitty has really been solid tonight in the midfield for the Panthers. Haskell plays long and wide looking for Mertz, but it comes to McCown. And Mount Lebanon will play it forward again, right in towards Haskell. She's knocked down. Tried to knock it back for Wilhelm, but no one coming. Bree Murgy charges forward. She's able to get through one Mount Lebanon defender. McCown dribbling out to that far side, just pays a pass to Landy. She cuts inside on the dribble. Good, just keep it simple. Back to Murgy. Now Landy will charge down that far sideline. Plays into Maddie Rocks. Tries to give it back to Landy, but pass just a little too far for her as Wilhelm turns and wheels the ball in towards Walnoa. She'll get there first. Ball cleared from Gibbons. Nikki had time to take a touch there. And Whitty now forward, looking for Rocks. Ball can't find its way through. Here's Visman off the dribble. Good pass to Maddie, right at the top of the D. Cuts to that left foot. She's in the area now, shoots. Oh, another big rebound. The Panthers have got to be watching that. That's 3 shots in a row that goalie's spilled. Here comes Whitty, plays wide. Can Visman keep it in? She cannot. And the referee will deem that a Panther throw. 23:45 left. 1-0 Panthers right now. Throw taken short to Whitty. Cuts past one on the dribble. Very nice. Here's Haskell, 35 out. Shoots from distance. And wide of that back post. Goal kick coming up for the Blue Devils. There's McCown. Good job to come forward and win that first ball. 2 players down in a heap, though. Here comes Hasko off the dribble. Some room in front of her. Shoots from distance. Skips. Oh, and I think the goalie might have touched that. Wide of the back post, yes. So a corner kick coming. Bree Murgy over to take this. Murgy with the run-up. Service, back post, 6-yard line. Hasko was there, but headed way up, not out. Visman back to the middle. Comes to Mertz, top, cuts past one, shoots with the left foot. Ooh, right in at the goalie again. She drops the ball. She's having a hard time with that hot potato tonight, at least in the second half. McCown, pressure. There's Murgy on the backside. Mertz comes back to win a ball. Going to try to keep it in. She does on that far side. Comes forward off the dribble over midfield. Has Rocks down to the corner. Cuts back, slips. Is able to play to Rocks now. Cuts to the middle, does Maddie. 30 yards out. Finds Whitty. Oh, try. Good, not a bad idea there. And Lebo will clear up towards Pryor. Runs past her. Ford. Just need to play to Gibbons' feet, and she can hold it. Oh, she just needs to sit that there on her feet and let some time click off that clock. Fox Chapel beating Cannon Mac 2-0 now. I would agree with that. I agree that is an upset. Here's Snyder. Good job by Ford to keep Pryor under check there. Here comes Hasko. Has options forward. Looks through for Rocks. Can she get to this? She will get on the end of this. Her right foot shoots. Oh, but right into the gut of the goalkeeper as Maddie just wasn't able to get her hips around that and get some decent power on it. But again, another good opportunity for the Panthers. They've been coming often this half. And they're going to call that as a free kick for the Blue Devils. I think the Blue Devils player thought it was on her, but not to be. So a chance for them to serve either into or at least close to our goal area here. Panthers got to look sharp. 20 minutes left, 1-0 Panthers. Ball served. Could let this one run, and they will be a goal kick for the Panthers.
Now in the game from Mount Lebanon, number 5, Riley Holder.
So Nikki Gibbons standing over this. We'll take a kick here. Panthers need to look sharp. Try to win this first ball. Hasko flicks it past Wilhelm. Here's Visman. Wilhelm tries to cut past her. Can't do it. Mel's there, and it goes off of Mel. Be a throw from Mount Lebanon. Taken quickly down towards Pryor. I think Riley and Mia have done a nice job backing each other up on Pryor tonight. She is their most dangerous player up top anyway. Wilhelm's had a great game for the Blue Devils too. Ball skips into the middle. Gibbons out. Nice job by Ford there to see the attacker off. Here comes Hasko off the dribble with a head of steam. Cuts inside. Has Mertz wide. Plays her on that far side. One to beat if she can get past her. Runs at that outside back. Cuts inside now. Finds Rocks right at the top of the D on her right foot. Try to come back to her left. And she was fouled. Yes, she was fouled. So we get a free kick and right at the top of the D. Right on that semicircle. Now they're going to move it out a little bit. Actually, out a little bit might be better. So Hasko over this from looks to be exactly 25 yards out, just a little left of center. She can keep this on frame. It's going to be very tough for that Mount Lebanon goalie. Here comes Emma. Panthers need to follow. Shot taken. Oh, and just over and wide of that right side upper 90. The goalkeeper was rooted to her line there. If that ball's on frame, it's in, no doubt. Goal kick for the Blue Devils, though. 18 minutes left. McCown, again, she's been a force trying to win balls, competing for every 50-50 ball that's near her. Ford knocks one down to Hasko. Cuts a pass up wide for Mertz. She cuts inside. Plays to Hasko, looks forward for rocks, but cleared by Mount Lebanon. And Emma's going to get called for going over the back of Pryor. So free kick coming for the Blue Devils. As the rain comes back. It's not good for the Panthers at this point. Handball coming. It's going to be a free kick for the Panthers. Yeah, the reason I say that is just I think the sloppier the conditions are, the more it favors Mount Lebanon. With that sort of long ball style that they play. Panthers won't benefit from rain. Hopefully it'll be short-lived here. Noah plays it up over midfield. Header won by Mount Lebanon. Not a white shirt in sight there. Here comes Wilhelm, 40 yards out. Ford, nice job to break up her pass and play to Whitty near side. Down to Visman's path. She's not able to keep it in, though, and Mount Lebanon restarts quickly, but they've got a substitution coming in. Here's Visman to Whitty. Plays to Mertz. Just that outside back to beat. Cuts it outside. Finds Maddie Rocks. Tries to go back to Landy, but she might be able to get onto this, Maddie. That'll be a throw for the Panthers. Panthers getting an awful lot of throw-ins and free kick opportunities. They just need to take their time on these now and wind some clock. Rocks with it now off the throw. Top of the area to Hasko. Here's Murgy to Whitty. Nice little flicked pass down to Visman, and off of her foot it's going to be a goal kick. Not bad there from the Panthers. Good ball movement as they switched from one side of the field to the other. 3-0 now, Seneca Valley over Peters. That's over. Header won by Kelsey. She's been a force, as I said. Maddie in the area, has Landy coming late, finds her, takes a touch. Such with that right foot. Oh, and a goalie's able to parry it over the bar. Great opportunity for the Panthers again. And the goalie did everything right there as she was able to get up and parry that ball right over the crossbar. Had she not, that was heading for the twine. Murgy with the corner kick. Floated in. 8 yards out. McCown with the header. Again, it's going to be another corner. Kelsey just not afraid to put her forehead on the ball at any time. They take it short. They should have called that back because the ball was not set. Here's Hasko serving. Actually went off of Hasko. Going to be a throw for the Blue Devils. Wilhelm heads that out. Noah throws it down to Rocks. Ball bouncing to the end line off of Maddie. It'll be a goal kick. 13:50 left. Second half. Upper St. Clair with a 1-0 lead at this point, and have had many opportunities to extend that lead. But still, it's only one goal right now, and anything can happen. They need to keep pressing for that second goal. Here's Whitty. Lebo plays long down the line. It's going to run out, though. Be a throw for the Panthers. The rain has, I believe, subsided. Huh? I don't see it. Maybe a very light rain right now. Hasko turns. Wheels up. Rock's going to have a chance to get on the end of this. And good defending there from Mount Lebanon. They slide and knock it out. Going to be a throw for the Panthers. Again, there's no real rush here for the Panthers. Visman will take this throw. Short to Whitty. Knocks it down. Visman again on it. Crosses into the area. Cleared out. Walnoa now has a chance at it. And she knocked it out. Be a Blue Devil throw. Throw off of Mount Lebanon. Be a Panther throw now. Throw taken towards Hasko. She cuts past one. That's Pryor. Tries to give it to McCown, but pass just wasn't hard enough. And then another pass off the mark, so Lebo will come the other way. Mertz giving chase on the far side. Comes up with it, cuts inside. Plays to McCown. Oh, heavy touch there. That was a tough pass to handle. Just couldn't knock that one down. Schneider and Ford again working well back there, covering for each other. And Gibbons tries to play out wide to Mertz, but she's facing outside on the field, wasn't able to keep that ball in. Down the line now. Here comes Hasko. Ford has room in front of her. Rocks is offsides. Can't play that ball. So a free kick for the offsides call coming for the Blue Devils. Off of Hasko's foot. Played back. They'll come forward off of this. But it comes right past Visman. Can she get to it? It's Whitty now on it. She turns. Wide for Walnoa off of her foot. She keeps it in, though. Goes down the line for Rocks. Elena comes forward again. Oh, nice job keeping the ball in. And did they call that out? Wow, didn't see that. But we're a good quarter mile from the field up here. Can't see much, can we, Karen? Here's Visman. Tried to play a cross for either McCown or Mertz, but pass knocked down again. Here's Whitty. Good simple pass to Hasko. Cuts direct up past McCown. And here comes Wilhelm. Couple runners in front of her. Ball is out wide. Panthers step up. She's offsides, Pryor is right now. Good job by Elena. Able to get that ball away. Whitty has time to turn. She does. Cuts inside. Looks for McCown. Oh, had Mertz wide open on that far side, but just couldn't get it there. Good battle from Kelsey there. Really nice stuff. Has the ball looking through. She has Maddie coming into the top of the area. On her left foot now. And she's not able to get that ball past the defenders. Comes to Visman. Now Whitty's on it. To McCown. Tackled heavily. The Blue Devils will come the other way. Looking up through. This will be Gibbons all the way. Nine minutes left now. 1-0 Panthers. Gibbons punt over Wilhelm's head, and it'll bounce twice to Maddie Rocks. She turns outside. Has Mertz that way, but it's trying to get back into the middle. She goes that way, finds Whitty. Nice little moves from Rachel. Inside now, pass off the mark, though, and Mount Lebanon will come forward. Walnoa deflects a pass, but it's headed on into Pryor's path. There's Ford. Here's Pryor turning. Walnoa coming back, though. She's able to turn and wheel it back to midfield. Right back to Mount Lebanon, though, off of Whitty. Here's Haskell, slides, ball past her. Lebo coming in towards the top of the area. 30 yards out now. Pryor wide open. I'm going to say no call there as the ball player tripped over the ball. There's Rocks, great through ball. She's coming into the top of the area. Goalie's out. Maddie shoots. Oh, can't get the shot off yet. Oh, and she does wide of that near post. I thought she shot the one touch earlier. But that was a great pass as just sent Maddie in, letting her use her speed. Mel Visman off. Is that Abby Perry maybe in the game? Yes? Again, I said we're very far from the field here, so Abby Perry in the game. Visman off for the Panthers. Here's McCown. Knocks it down. Rocks has it. Finds it back to Kelsey. First touch gets away from her, though, and they're able to clear. Whitty knocks it down. Again, Rachel having a great game tonight. There's Perry playing back to Whitty. Nice pass to Haskell centrally, and this is good right now with 7 minutes left. Panthers don't have to force it going forward. Murgy's dispossessed, though. Here come the Blue Devils. Pryor right up the middle, and Ford again is able to intercept the pass and play up to Murgy. Really nice stuff from Riley. She plays central now. Murgy does for Haskell, who turns. And wide out towards Perry, but pass a little off the mark from Schneider, so they'll get a throw-in come forward. Volleyed by Walnoa. There's Whitty winning a tackle. Maddie turns. Tries to find Landy on the far side, but pass a little late. It's 2-1 now. Cannon Mac losing to Fox Chapel. That's got to be late in that game, too. Here comes Mount Lebanon down the side, and they just knock it out over the end line. So it's good for the Panthers with 6 minutes left. 1-0 the score. As the rain starts to fall, umbrellas come out. Panthers need to focus on winning this first ball. Kick's taken. Up over McCown, over Wilhelms. Bounces into Rocks at midfield. She's shouldered off the ball, though, and Mount Lebanon will just kick it long forward. Big bounce. Here's Haskell. Cuts past one. Has McCown in front. Has Whitty, too. Goes that way through the center circle. Here's Rachel over midfield. Wide. Swings it wide for Mertz. Can she get to it? I think she will be able to keep this in on the far side, down in the corner. Goes with that left foot, and the pass was deflected. Look at Rachel again winning a ball. What a night she's having. Here comes Haskell now. 40 yards out. Plays to Walnoa wide on the near side. She cuts in off the dribble. 25 out now. Shoots with that left foot. Just skips in on the goalie. With less than 5 minutes now. Goalie will be punted. Or the ball will be punted towards midfield. Bounces once, Haskell on it. She settles it down. Plays to Mertz. But she's defended quickly and not able to hold on to that one. Ball down into the channel. Murgy there. Can she see this out? She cannot. Lebo gets on the end of it. Now Bree steps back in, and they're going to get a free kick opportunity from a very dangerous spot here. With 4:19 left are the Blue Devils. The Panthers have really had the better of it this half, but here's the Blue Devils with a really good opportunity. Gibbons on her near post. Ball floated in. It's going to be over everyone. Headed just down and harmlessly over the end line. So the Panthers now under 4 minutes. Walnoa back to take this goal kick for the Panthers. Taking her time. Elena with the run up. She boots one towards midfield. Headed first. Riley ball pass forward. Murgy clears but not out. Here's Ford coming up. Nice job by her. And here's McCown. Looking wide, can't get the pass out in the right angle, and McCown was fouled. Good work by Kelsey there. She's been really strong tonight. So Murgy going to take this free kick, floats a ball high down towards Rocks, bounces once down towards the end line. Landy's there too, cleared out, going to be a throw for the Panthers. Here's McCown, cuts in towards the D. Whitty gets it, corner of the area, now to Perry. Back to Whitty. Tries to turn, she's fouled heavily. You can hear it from up here. So the Panthers will get another good look at this, 23 yards out. About 10 yards left of center here in the field. Hasko up to take it, hits the wall, comes right back to Emma. She settles it down, tries to cut inside, can't do it. Here come the Blue Devils, less than 2 minutes now. Nice job by Elena to step. Abby Perry on the ball, dribbling into the corner of the area, cuts inside, crosses, there's Rocks, has one more to McCown if she can find her. Maddie, there's Kelsey, shoots with the right foot, scores in the near post! Kelsey McCown puts this game away for the Panthers. And she deserves a goal tonight. She's worked hard. Nice job by Maddie. Good composure just to lay that ball off to Kelsey, and she finished near post. So Panthers lead 2-0 with 1:42 left. That'll just about do it for this game. Blue Devils would need an absolute miracle right now. Panthers would be smart to drop a few additional players back. Murphy coming back in the game. Whitty off. She should get a big round of applause. Rachel's played, I think, probably the best game I've seen her play all year. Really nice stuff from her tonight. Here comes Wilhelm off the dribble. Perry trying to keep it in. Can't do it. Blue Devil throw. Minute 30 left. Ball cleared up by Hasko. So at least if the results hold right now, Panthers will go on to play Fox Chapel in the WPIAL semifinals. Here's Rocks now, top of the D, shoots from distance, wide of the back post. We would play Fox Chapel. We have played Fox Chapel this year, and we beat them, but that was a long time ago. So 1 minute left in this game. Hasko comes up with it. Be wise just to kill this game off, go to the corner. She plays wide to Mertz. She'll take that ball to the corner and try to knocked out. Be a Panther throw. 44 seconds left. Panthers will move on to the semis. Here's Rocks in the corner, just going to shield this ball. And that game will be played next, what is it today, Wednesday? It's going to be played next Monday, I believe. Ten seconds left now. Good win for the Panthers over the rival Blue Devils, and we'll move on to the WPIAL semis. Good night from Baldwin as the clock expires.